you guys tonight and with you. Yeah. Welcome on in.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and talk to you about some of our new fabulous fragrances, which are all headache friendly.
That's right.
Pet and kid safe. So excited to show you guys. Everything smells fantastic. I can't wait to see what you guys think.
It's going to be good. How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Busy. I'm so excited to see everyone at reunion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've been getting everything ready for you guys. We're looking forward to it.
It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, yeah, for those consultants that are coming in.
Yeah.
And can you believe that we are at the middle of July? Isn't that crazy?
I really can't. I think we said the same thing last time we were together. Like, this summer's just flying by.
It is. Yeah. So much fun. So, do we have some people joining us right now? Everybody coming on in?
They're coming on in.
They're coming in. You got tons of hearts
Definitely
there.
Good stuff. So, let's go ahead and let's just get started. Are you ready?
Dive right in. I'm so ready.
I am excited. Yes. Welcome on in. I am Beth Hanner, and I'm so excited to be here as always talking about headache-friendly fragrances with you guys. It is an honor to be here. And who do I have here?
And I'm Laura Lee Turner. So excited to be back with you guys talking about some really amazing products. Yes. Just your Halloween decor is going to level up. What we have for you tonight is amazing.
It is. And I'll tell you what, we have as always, a full camera crew behind the camera, behind the set, behind the phones and such, monitoring commentary. So if you want to see something, we want to hear from you. And in fact, if you happen to be new, give me a hashtag newbie. I always love to hear if I've got new people that are up in here. If you are new, again, hashtag newbie, I want to introduce us to you. We are Pztv Home. We're your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. We have products ranging from odor eliminating. Tonight, you're going to see some seasonal fragrances, which I happen to love a lot. We have multiple different formats. You've sprinkles in a carton, sprinkles in a bag. We've got our liquid fragrance line called Diffuser Oil, happens to be my favorite. Yes. We have an odor eliminating line that's incredible. We have a pet line, and so you're going to hear us talk a lot about all those different products. Basically, any room in your house, in your space, like I like to say, we can fragrance it, and we fragrance it with fragrances that are headache friendly, which is huge. Yeah. It's a big deal right now.
It is, especially as someone that does have migraines. I can definitely say from my experience, I work with these fragrances all the time, and I love that I don't have to worry about getting a headache while doing so. It's,
it's so good.
Yeah.
We're going to do some blending because we always do that here too with Pztv. That's what makes us unique and special. So you'll hear us talk about blending our fragrances. And let's not forget my absolute favorite products in Flirt. So that's your monthly subscription that you get every single month when you sign up for it. So it's a great night to do that too.
It is. Right? It's definitely a very good night. I think by the end of the show you're gonna be clicking subscribe.
So much fun. Yeah. So we are super excited to be launching part 2 of Autumn After Dark. That's our newest home fragrance collection that you're gonna see tonight. You're gonna see darker, beautiful fragrances. Actually, 8 new fragrances tonight.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It's a lot.
And so forth. You're going to see gorgeous, well, you're already seeing gorgeous pieces. And, a little bit of a darker collection for those of you Halloween lovers and so forth. And so many amazing pieces. Definitely, if you have some questions, drop that down in the comments. We want to hear from you. We're super excited. We'd love to hear interaction. As a matter of fact, what are we saying so far? You guys ready? Are they already shopping? Are they excited to go?
They're shopping, and someone here, Reagan, just said that she suffers from chronic migraines and she does not get headaches.
I love that.
I'm so glad to hear you also find that. That's
Absolutely.
really good.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. So I want to ask a question to those of you that have been around for a little while. Who in here remembers the gingerbread houses and maybe has been a collector of the gingerbread? You are?
I love the gingerbread houses. Oh. They just make the most beautiful display.
Okay. All right. So definitely, I think that if you love them, you're probably going to love this first product that we're getting ready to talk about.
I think so. If you love gingerbread houses, we have an amazing thing to show you guys.
This is exquisite. All right, introducing to you the newest accent shade in Autumn After Dark, the Autumn After Dark collection. This is the Spooky Mansion accent shade. Here at Pztv Home, we have what we call accent shades. They sit over the top of a simmering light. I have it paired up here with the glossy orange. I'm going to go into great detail with this because this is definitely a fantastic piece.
It is.
Okay, let's talk about it. So you got a lot of detail here on the front. You've got skeletons, right? So you've got orange pumpkins. There's more skeletons here. Just great detail. Almost has like, you've got your white and your black effect of the spook. I love the gargoyles that are sitting up here on the top, and you've got your actual towers on the side of the mansion. And I'm going to call out too that the fact that this light is, this orange light is underneath of it, and it's an open concept, meaning you have windows and all the way around your mansion. So you could actually see that orange light shine through. It's fantastic. So again, your pillars here, your columns that are on the side, I'm going to actually swing this around. Wow, this is such a heavy-duty accent shade, friends. So here, I'm going to give it a turn so you can actually see, but there you can see the windows on the sides. So where you're going to see that light, whatever color simmering light you choose to put underneath of it, it's going to shine through. And then here's the back. This is probably one of the best made accent shades. It's very, very well made. It is very, very fun. I love how it's just like the detail. There's a bird here. What is that? I can't see.
I want to say it's a raven.
Raven. Yes, thank you for that. A raven on the side, and definitely giving it a spin because there's so much detail. You got your chimney up here. A lot of fun. Definitely for those of you that are Halloween lovers. Yeah. This is up for sale right now, and you can pair it up with your favorite simmering light. We happen to have it paired up with the glossy orange simmering light. Just exquisite. Very nice. Great detail. What do you think, Lorlee?
The details are incredible. I think now I've seen this product a lot. I had the pleasure of doing the photography with this, but even though I've already worked with this a lot, I think I find a new detail every single time I look at it. There's something new to appreciate every single time. It's very nostalgic. The gothic theme is just so fun.
Yeah. What are they saying so far? We want to hear comments.
They're loving all the detail.
It is.
They said it's so exquisite.
It very much is. And it's also, I want to call out that it's a collector item. So for those of you that are big lovers of our gingerbread houses, here you go. So you can start your collection because we're going to show you something else that if you might have already had to add to it, to kind of add to your decor. But I just think, whatever light you would pair it up with is going to add that and then some.
Right? Right now we've got the glossy orange. I could even see like the blue bubble simmering light that came out like a month ago. That would be a fun addition.
Right.
There's so many different colors. I really can't wait to see what you guys do with it.
So that is fantastic. We're going to move on because we have another fantastic simmering light right next to it. This happens to be such an intriguing, fun, mystic forest is the name of this. This is a simmering light. Again, one of two different warmers that we feature here at Pink Zebra Home. Here we have it featured with the wood grain base. What I love about this simmering light, I'm going to give this a spin so that you can see. It almost kind of has a 3D effect. It emulates a true forest. It's got that, I think earlier when we were talking, it's like that smoky forest, like mystery, it's definitely, I'm going to give it an on and off. And again, here we have it featured with the wood grain base. Wow, how about that? So you can see all the details shine through. And then of course, when it turns on, just absolutely stunning. For those of you that love, the Halloween decor. You said something too earlier about it. What was it?
Yeah.
Sparkling memories or something?
It almost gives me a watercolor feel. Like if you were painting a watercolor, it's got that depth of layers.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. Like you really get the depth of the trees.
It's fantastic. Definitely, yes. Definitely a fantastic simmering light. So I'm sure that some of you have seen this before. It was definitely a huge favorite. So I think it just really, truly goes with everything that we're releasing tonight and so forth.
It does. I love it for Halloween decor. It just, I don't know, it sets the mood, sets the tone.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, well, I would love to talk
tell us about
this guy. Okay, so this is our returning Haunted Mansion. Now, this guy was the first of our Halloween Mansion collection, and this, like the other one, has so much detail. I'm going to show you guys We have a beautiful brick detail here, a red door. You know, there's lots of little things that are going to catch your eye. The pumpkin, the skeleton. We have little gargoyles here and a spider. And look at how beautiful this tree wraps up around here. There's so many details, much like the other one, that these windows are going to let out all of your fragrance. So not only is it letting your fragrance out, but it's also letting that light out and really accentuating the windows and the beautiful details. So this guy is a little bit smaller than the spooky mansion. This is our haunted mansion. So I'd like to say it's a little more playful, where the other one has a really gothic feel. This one is like a regular house that kind of just got Halloween, you know, taken over a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of like a happy medium, you know? Really fun and playful. I think if I was a kid, I'd be like, this one. This is the haunted house I want to live at. This one is just
a little bit more color with that too,
Yeah.
and it's a little smaller in size. It's definitely whatever personal preference. I think both of them pair pretty awesome together, and you know, throw in this simmering light. Lots of love for that. So
Yes.
definitely. Well, we want to hear from you, of course, in the comments. Which one you're choosing? Are you adding both to cart? I want to hear from you.
Yes.
Definitely drop that down in the comments. Let's talk about this simmering light that we have here underneath of it. This is the Candle Glow simmering light. Again, one of two different warmers here that we have at Pink Zebra. It's featured with the antique white base. I call this a little black dress of simmering lights because it goes with everything. Here we have it with the haunted mansion. You can go ahead and set that over. If you're watching and you're brand new and you're a brand new customer and you've never seen this before, I will tell you that this would be a staple piece to purchase, because it does go with everything. So, you know, the best part about it is you grab your simmering light, and then you have your different accent shades for the different seasons to decorate your space with. So it's definitely a must-have, and you know, and so forth. We have got to get some sprinkles in here.
We have to.
You know, for
Yes.
sure. So are you ready to?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm
definitely.
sorry. My nose is literally like being pulled this direction.
That's right.
All
That's
right.
right.
Let's do it.
So we have multiple different looks too. I wanted to call out like here before we go on to this fragrance, because I'm really wanting to get here.
Yes.
We did have the glossy orange simmering light that we featured on the last Pztv. So in case you guys missed it, that is what is underneath the spooky mansion here. That's so heavy. Okay.
So
It is so nice. And then here again, just so we are all on the same page as the Candle Glow underneath of that with the Mystic Taurus. So it's just whatever personal preference.
Let us know what you guys think. What do you prefer?
Definitely.
Yeah, we want to hear.
All right. Let's dive right into fragrance. I'm excited. We're gonna go ahead and as I'm talking about it, I wanted to add some up. We're gonna set this over here for now. Introducing the first fragrance in the line to you tonight happens to be my, oh gosh, I don't know if I'd say second or third. It's, I love it. All right, we're just gonna go right on in. This is Ghostly Marshmallow. For those of you that loved Scent Flirt, I actually did that yesterday, the Scent Flirt show.
Okay.
We talked about this. Fantastic fragrance. All right, so this is everything and then some. We have spun sugar front note, fluffy marshmallow, followed by caramelized sugar. Let's go ahead and just add some of this to the simmering light now, because it's absolutely fantastic. Beautiful fragrance. I think I've got so many ideas for what I want to mix with this and then some. This is like very sugary, but it's gorgeous. Like it's got that nice fluffy.
It does.
What are you smelling?
It's so good.
S'mores.
It smells like s'mores. Like I just opened up like a jar of marshmallow fluff. I just started eating it. Like
It's so good.
yeah, it's
All right.
it's
So
it's such an indulgence.
We're gonna add the carton to cart tonight, all right? But we also have the bag. So you know, here at Pink Zebra Home, we have two different formats. I'm gonna talk about bag of sprinkles versus carton of sprinkles. Your difference is you have a 3.75 ounce bag versus 16 ounces, 96 hours and 384. You do, in my opinion, well actually it's true, you save a little bit of money when you get a carton.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the way to go.
This is fantastic. But we also have it for those of you that love a bag of sprinkles. We have it in a bag as well. And right here in my heart is the diffuser oil. So, Ghostly Marshmallow available. Again, spun sugar, fluffy marshmallow, and caramelized sugar in a diffuser oil. So you're going to add, this is our liquid fragrance line, this to your favorite diffuser. One happens to be a wall hug. I love them a lot. Or if you have the sleek black wireless diffuser, something of that nature, that's what you're going to use this in. Or we have some really cute reed diffusers down here we're going to talk about. So that's for those of you that love the diffuser oil. And we said this in the beginning too, that any of your spaces that you have, we can fragrance it, you know. So if you are a lover of diffuser oils or of candle wax or of room sprays, we can do that.
Oh yeah.
So we've got all the things. So
they're all amazing and
definitely
really long lasting also. Yeah.
So we want to hear from you guys tonight. So if there's something that you see that you want us to move around, or if there's something that you want, us to talk a little bit more in depth, definitely let us know in the comments. And we're gonna keep on going. So
all right,
lots of good stuff.
I know some of you may have already had a sneak peek in your Scent Flirt box of this, so you may already be in love. Let me know. This is Vampire Kiss. So our fragrance notes are maraschino cherry, dark rose, and a velvet vanilla musk. So I want to point out that this is very different than the other cherry fragrances we have. You know, cherry bomb, black cherry, those are both amazing, really strong fragrances. Now the cherry in it is maraschino cherry. It's a little sweeter, and then you jump in with that velvety musk and the rose, and it just evens out. It's a very romantic fragrance to me. Definitely a very atmospheric smell. The rose in it is just, it's really light. It's a very romantic rose, and I love anything with a little bit of musk in it. So definitely in love with this. I'm really interested to see how you're gonna mix it.
I have ideas.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really good, but you're so right, you know, and the rose note that is in that, the florals have come so far. Florals are just amazing. I love all the floral that's in that is very romantic and very sensual, and it's the maraschino cherry is you're right, it's so different. It's not, would you say it's not as bright?
It's not as bright. The maraschino is definitely, you know, it's sweet, but it's not as much of a fragrance punch as those other ones could be. I would say this leans a little more in to a fall fragrance, a little richer. It's the velvety musk. I just keep wanting to go back to it. I don't know why, but this time I keep smelling it, and I smell a little something, more layers every time. It makes me think chocolate. I want to mix this, the cherry and the rose. I don't know. Now I'm curious.
So we could go grab some hot cocoa kisses. Maybe we could do that tomorrow.
Yes. Okay, let's do it. I want to know how it goes.
Definitely.
That's good.
If you are new to us and you are wondering probably what are these girls talking about sprinkles for, sprinkles are the bread and butter of our company. They're made right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas, actually right out there. And so that's what we're talking about. We have two different formats in sprinkles. You'll see sprinkles in a carton versus sprinkles in a bag. They are a soft soy wax melt that can be blended to customize your own fragrance, hence the name. She was saying mix it with something chocolate, and that's my favorite thing to do. We do that a lot. As a matter of fact, there's a really good chance that if you place an order tonight, you can get one of those bags dropped in your package, right? So I was busy earlier today, so we'll be doing that again tomorrow as well. So, but yeah, they're incredible. We always suggest you using at minimum 3 scoops for your simmer pot or simmering light, whichever you choose. We've got lots to choose from tonight, and then some. So if you're a lover of home fragrance, definitely, and you're not following us, give us a follow. We want to hear from you. #newbie. And that sort of thing. So, as a matter of fact, too, I want to make sure that everybody is aware. If you are a brand new customer tonight, a little bird told me that you could actually sign up with your email and get 10% off your order tonight. So, I'm just saying.
That's nice.
Money. Yeah, we're going to talk about more ways to save money, too, here a little bit. So, definitely.
Like we were saying with the mixing, one of my favorite things about Pink Zebra is that you really can customize your fragrances. And you can also, like Beth says, you can look at the fragrance notes to see what's going to be in that fragrance. And then you can think to yourself, I like those, and I want something a little bit like this. Go check out the website. There's lots of different things to mix with these. Of course, they're fabulous on their own. But here at Pink Zebra, we really like to help you personalize your decor and your fragrance.
That's right, which we're going to talk about that senorita there. We're moving on down. We got another simmer pot. This is introducing Miss Senorita Sugar Skulls.
So cute.
Fantastic. Look at her. All right. I don't know, Rachel, do you need to come in a little closer maybe? And I don't know if we need to get an up close of her. She's got a lot of detail going on. She's, gorgeous black on the top. Of course, she's got she's a senorita, so she has a rose in her hair. We have a painted face on the front. Skulls are definitely something that we've had over the years, speaking of collector items and so forth. So again, if you have collected our skulls, then this would be one that you would add to collection for sure. This is a simmer pot. Okay, so we were speaking on Simmering Lights a little bit ago. Simmer pot. So the second one of our 2 different warmers that we feature here at Pink Zebra. You're going to set your sprinkles in this dish right here. This heats with a hot plate. Okay, and then here on the back of it, you have a red indicator light. So when that is lit up, that's going to tell you that your simmer pot is on, because this doesn't light like the Simmering Lights. And then I'm going to add up, should we add in a little bit of Vampire Kiss to this?
Let's do it.
Let's add a little Vampire Kiss while we're talking about it. So you put in 3 scoops of sprinkles to your simmer pot, and then of course you're going to just take it and turn it on. And she's going to add a lot of exciting stuff to your Halloween decor. She's got such a fun little face, and of course black hair and so forth. So I want to take a second and I want to talk about what we've already talked about so far. What is your favorite thing and why? Let us know in the comments. What are you guys loving? Anything so far that we need feedback?
Danielle said that she just tried putting a scoop of Vampire Kiss and Hot Cocoa Kisses together, and it was awesome, all in caps.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
so good
Already
job.
coming up with recipes already.
I loved it.
I'm so glad
Love
you
it.
tried it. Thanks for letting us know.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, I bet it was really good. So, and being a part of Simpler gave you sneak peeks. So that's why she's already has access to that. So definitely stick around. We're going to talk about that here in after a while. So lots of good stuff tonight. So speaking of, we have so many fragrances. Let's talk about another one. Ready?
I'm so ready. Okay, guys. So, we can't have Halloween fragrances and not have a poisoned apple fragrance. So we have poisoned apple, which has red apple, warm spice, and buttery sugar crumble. It's really, really good. So this is very fresh. The apple in it is a very sweet, fresh. The warm spice is very subtle. It gives you a cozy feel. And that buttery sugar crumble, it really surprised me that really stood out to me. So I would say that this is a really good end of summer, early fall fragrance. It gives you I even want to mix it with All American Pie or something like that. You could definitely go summery, or you could really go full fall with this. I think this is a very versatile fragrance. But I have to say the buttery sugar crumble was what stood out to me as different. It's really very, very fresh. So poisoned apple we have available in our 3.75 ounce bag, and then we have the 16 ounce carton, which of course Beth and I are always going to say is the best way to go, especially because we're fragrance lovers, as we hope you are as well. So poisoned apple, it's beautiful.
It is good.
I already know Beth's got a lot of recipes for this one.
I do.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we've been talking about apples. We had a whole behind the scent on summer apple. We have one coming up on spicy apple, because there's so many different ways that you can take apple. We had a couple fragrances, and in fact, Vacation, which happens to be one of my favorites. Tiki Beach has a woody apple. So I think there's so much to be learned when it comes to apples, because they can go so many different ways. But the beautiful thing about Pink Zebra, and that what we're talking about, is that you have the ability to customize your own fragrance, to take a fragrance like poisoned apple and blend it with something that is a little lighter, maybe a little bit more summery, to make your special blend. And it's so fun when it comes to life like that, isn't it? Just incredible.
It's so much fun. My husband was helping me fill up all my different, Simmering Lights, simmer pots around the house. And he was like, oh my goodness, I so get why Beth loves to mix these. And I came to work the next day, I was like, Beth, my husband is hooked. It's just so much fun to mix and really personalize something to you. So it's fun. So check out Poison Apple, guys. You won't regret it. It's fresh. It's it's warm. It's got all the cozy feels that you guys will want to start your season. All right, now I would love to show you guys our next guy we have here. We have Mr. Dapper Bones. And the name is perfect. He's very dapper. He has a cute bow tie here and a top hat. He is ready to decorate your home and bring a little bit of personality. He's in a really fun, you know, relaxed pose that I think only a skeleton could comfortably sit in. And he's got a pumpkin here. That's where you're going to put your fragrance. So Beth's actually helping me here. We're going to add the ghostly marshmallow when we get it open. So he is so fun. He has a really fun smile here. He's just ready to bring a little personality to your space. And this is where your fragrance is going to soak in and go out into your space. Awesome. All right. Let's put Mr. Dapper Bones to the test.
Okay, here we go. So again, we're gonna use that ghostly marshmallow. You want to do the honors there?
I would love to. He's so fun. I really love the personality. I'm excited to see how you guys choose to use him. One of the things that I love about the Reed diffusers is that they're flame free. So all you have to do is fill it like I just did and walk away. It can't be more simple than that. And he's small, he fits in all kinds of different spaces. So a bookshelf in your office, your desk, you know, right? He's so cute. So he would fit in a lot of different spaces. If you don't have a plug readily available, he's a great way to fragrance your space. I'm gonna give him one last little spin here. He's just fun. We saw him, we saw him the other day and we were like, oh, he's so cute. So Mr. Dapper Bones, I can't wait to see what you guys do with him.
And you can mix too your oil. I want you to keep in mind, just like you do your sprinkles, I encourage you to mix and blend your diffuser oil like we could do that. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on down the line, and we're gonna talk about another new fragrance because there's so many tonight. So this happens to be my second favorite.
Ooh, okay.
Oh man. All right, introducing to you Potion number 13, brand new tonight. And I know that you have not seen this one. So for those of you that are part of Flirt, this was not in it. It's fantastic. All right, here are your fragrance notes. Front note is aquatic. Second note is bergamot, followed by tonka, or aquatic bergamot, tonka, and amber.
That's a good mix.
Gorgeous. If you know me, you know I have a huge love for amber, so I'm absolutely drawn into this. This is romantic. It's got a freshness to it. I could definitely see this as
It's a fragrance I would even wear.
Yeah, it would. It'd be a gorgeous perfume.
It would
like, and I almost think it could sway either way.
Yeah.
If we wanted to blend this, I'm going to blend this. I actually know exactly what I'm going to blend this with. I'm going to blend this with Moment of Calm because I'm going to call out that tonka. That's that second note. Gorgeous. This is I love this fragrance so much. This is so pretty. This is, I do smell, the aquatic bergamot is definitely prominent on the front, but as this unfolds, I believe you're going to smell the amber, definitely smell it all. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. So we have it available in a carton. We went all out here. I love this. All right. We also have it available in a 3.75 ounce bag of sprinkles as well. We have it in a diffuser oil, which is our liquid fragrance line that I happen to love. Love that one so much. I'm excited to put this. I know exactly where I want to put it. Isn't that fun? Yeah. Because it's almost a romantic fragrance. It's definitely pretty. And then it is different. And last but not least is our room sprays. So definitely, if you're a lover of room sprays, here at Pink Zebra Home, these are really concentrated, TSA approved, travel well. This is like just a one and done. You know, I want to freshen the room really fast. Definitely, all four formats, incredible. I love that full run. So
me too. The room spray is definitely my go-to when somebody's like, hey, I'm gonna be at your house in 5 minutes. This is what I go grab, and it lasts the entire time that I'm visiting with my friends. So I love it. Very long lasting and beautiful. So if you guys are new and you've just come across our live, I'd like to say welcome and also give us a follow. We'd love to see you guys and say hello. If you guys have any questions about what we're talking about or what we do here at Pink Zebra, we'd love to answer anything we can for you. We get very excited to talk about anything. We will love to talk about it with you. So please do let us know if you guys
Yep.
have any questions, and don't forget to give us a like and follow.
I wonder if there's any out there yet. Is there any feedback so far? Everything good? We got anyone? How we doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Now people are talking about going broke and
I love it.
everything.
I
Well,
love
just
it.
wait.
Yeah.
We
So-
definitely have a lot.
Be good.
Marsha asked if potion number 13 is strong.
Oh gosh.
Would you say it's a very strong
Is it
scent?
strong? Not okay. Strong as in comparative to black cherry or like cinnamon, candy cinnamon apple, something like that. No, but it is middle of the road. I would say.
I'd almost
It's
say,
perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect amount of strength. It's not gonna. You're gonna definitely have longevity with that one. I would say.
I say like it's very similar to Vanilla Rose. About that, like, which is, Beth loves. To me, it gives me a little similar to Velvet Rose. It's like that medium soft. It's the fragrance definitely there. It's definitely noticeable, but it's very soft at the same time.
I'm so excited. You know what would be really pretty with this too would be flannel blanket. And I didn't even think about that until just now. So see tomorrow, if you got, I have it over there. I can see it. I'm wanting to blend that. We'll have to do that after a while because it's got that sensual. Of course you've got your tail note with amber, sandalwood, flannel blanket is a definite favorite.
Yes.
That is amazing, friends.
That would go really well with that, with the tonka and the amber,
Wouldn't it?
with the flannel blanket.
Ideas.
You are so right.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna move on down. We got so many
Yes.
more things, more fragrances to show you, talk about tonight. So
Yes, I would love to add that to our next accent
adorable.
shade we have here. This is a returning favorite. This is the Stacked Pumpkin accent shade. And I have it paired on our glossy white here, which I'll tell you about. Oh, thank you.
I can't
Gotta
help
get
it.
this. I know, I need to know what it smells like as it melts.
All right, one more.
I love how a smell really develops as it melts.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Okay, so as you saw, Beth just did 3 scoops, and then we've got this accent shade. So let me tell you about this guy. This is ceramic with a glossy finish, and it has star and moon cutouts that are going to help your fragrance emit out into your space. So it's got a lot of personality, and a lot. This is pretty tall. So like for reference, here's my hand. You can see this is definitely a really good accent piece, and it's very good at standalone decor as well. So if you're looking for something to bring just a little bit of the holiday atmosphere, this is definitely a great way to go. Now, this is on our glossy white. So I do a lot of decor with these products. I get to do the styling for the photography, and there's sometimes where, now I love our candle glow, but there's sometimes where our glossy white just really makes something jump. It adds a lot of brightness to it. So with this accent shade, because we have so many beautiful shapes on here, Nicole has paired this with our glossy white to really accentuate how fun those shapes are and let them really stand out. And of course, the glossy white, it's kind of, like Beth said, we have the little black dress of Simmering lights. So you've got your glossy white or your candle glow. Now both are available on the antique white base or the wood grain. Both are great options. It really depends on where you're going to place it in your home. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's beautiful. So the
fun.
Stacked Pumpkin, go check it out, guys.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on down the line. We got so many more things to show again.
We do.
Pumpkin Paws accent shade. I let y'all know that we had some exciting scent flirt items. This actually made an appearance on the last Pztv. He is absolutely adorable as a Scent Flirt exclusive. So a perk to being a part of Scent Flirt is that you have access to exclusive items. This happens to be one of them. So he is just adorable. He has a cute little basket here that you could put treats in or candy in if you chose to. You can see his cute little feet. Again, we're going with the star theme. So I'm going to pick him up so you can actually see, and we'll do a quick little spin. He is open in the back, which would allow you to actually fill your simmering light through that hole if you chose to. It also is going to allow that fragrance to emit through. Just so cute. We have a huge love for dogs here at Pink Zebra Home, and he's just definitely a must-have, a must-add to your collection. And again, I have him paired up here with the glossy orange simmering light that we launched on the last Pztv. This happens to be the most perfect little addition to your fall decor. So in my opinion, we have one simmering light, the candle glow, the glossy white, that we could call the little black dress. I would call this the little black dress of fall decor.
I have to agree.
Because it's going to go with every different accent shade that we have in the line.
It does. It was beautiful on the spooky mansion.
Yeah.
I know we use this a lot with photography, experimenting what it looked good with, and it looked good with everything. It really is perfect to carry you all the way through the autumn season.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, another one that I would love to tell you guys about is another returning favorite, the Witch Cat Simmer Pot. Now, Beth mentioned what simmer pots are earlier. So we have a dish here that sits on a hot plate that melts your fragrance. And I also love the detail that we have Paisley, the zebra, in there. So cute. So your dish sits in there. You're going to fill with your sprinkles. And then you're going to set your hat on here. Look how adorable it is. He has so much personality. So with this hat, it again has shapes in it that allow your fragrance to emit out of it. He has adorable ears that sit right underneath his hat and a really fun, maybe mischievous facial expression. So if you guys do not have a simmer pot already, this is a really good one to start your collection off. If you're looking for something that, you're looking for a gift item, he would be a fabulous gift item.
This is such a gorgeous Halloween color. That purple, that dark eggplant color you see everywhere, especially this time of year, paired up with orange. It's so perfect for the upcoming season. Definitely when you
very classic, nostalgic, happy Halloween feeling, You
could
very whimsy.
The hat off if you chose.
Definitely.
Off or on. I think she's just a cute little cat.
Completely. Yeah, and like Beth said, set the hat to the side if you don't want the hat on the cat. There's a lot of different ways to display this hat on the cat. He's so cute. Definitely a good mix.
I'm already getting the fragrance from that potion number 13. And, I was thinking a little bit earlier, too, that, you've got, I'm already smelling it. It smells so good. So for those of you that were asking if it has a stronger scent, I would say leaning towards that a little bit because it's just incredible. I'm smelling that right now. I also think, too, that, do we have any Coco Loco lovers out there? That one surprised me, and I think that there was a quick restock of that tonight in a carton. So if you're a Coco Loco lover, I think that would blend really pretty with a lot of the things that we've got tonight. So keep that in mind as we are going down the line. But I'm going to need a moment here for this next fragrance because this happens to be my absolute favorite that we have tonight. So we're going to move on down because I'm gearing up to give it to you guys. This is fantastic. All right, so I want to tell you, almost 12 years ago, I became a part of Pink Zebra, and there was a fragrance that I absolutely fell in love with as one of the first fragrances that I ever purchased, and this is giving me all and then some of those vibes. Introducing to you Caramel Cauldron, my friends. Okay, this is an ad multiple cartons, or that's me. It is that good. All right, the butter. All right, so for those of you that like homemade caramels at Christmas, I'm gonna make you hungry right now. This is everything. So we have notes of buttery caramel, front note, yum. Brown sugar, yum, sold. Followed up with creamy vanilla, and I just have to get quiet. It's just, isn't it delightful?
The butter, the sweetness. It's so true to a really good caramel.
It very much is. And what's so amazing with this is that, again, that buttery caramel's at the front note, but you do pick up all of those notes in it as it just embraces. We're going to do so many things with this. I love caramel in my coffee. I've got ideas for the espresso. I like it with my apples. I like it with all kinds of things. This is one of those fragrances that we talk about blending all the time, but I'm head over heels in love. It is absolutely fantastic. My favorite from the show tonight, hands down. We have it also here in a 3.75 ounce bag for those of you. So 2 different formats. You choose whichever one you want, of course. And then if you do get, golly,
So good.
it's I just really love it so much.
It's taking you back. All
It
the
is
nostalgia.
It is, because it reminds me, of it. It's a hair different, but it does remind me of that first love that I had with that caramel fragrance. And so it's for those of you that have been a part of Pztv Bear for a long time. This is definitely going to take you back. Trust me. It's incredible. It is this, and I'm thinking even with a little bit of that toasted, I called it something different. Ghostly marshmallow would be incredible. So
It would.
Lots of good stuff.
I really want to mix this with poison apple because
Okay.
it just, that's like, caramel, poison apple. Like, we have to do it,
Do you want
right?
to see it? You want to do it in the witch cat?
Let's do it. Let's put him in the witch cat. I want to see if it takes you back. I know earlier you were saying your first fragrances you bought was that caramel
And then farmhouse cider
apple.
and warm apple pie.
You really can't get more classic than that.
12 years ago.
Okay.
Remember.
Yep.
Is it doing it for your
Oh,
nose?
it's good. The
Make your
butteriness.
nose happy?
Mhm. Both of these fragrances have a buttery note to them. So that warm melting.
Okay, so
butter.
if you're somebody looking for strength factor, that's a strong fragrance. It's fantastic, but it's not going to run you out of the home. But that is very sweet. It's I absolutely love it. So we have any fans? Any caramel fans up in here? Anyone? Yes, I knew I did.
Yeah.
People are ordering, hoping for a Beth bag.
I'll try. Okay. I have a lot of blending to do. You gotta come out tomorrow.
She
I
makes
did
a lot.
12.
Yeah.
I did 12 blends, my friends. 12 blends. So many fantastic ones.
And you've already come up with another one with the flannel blankets. That's 13.
I want to do Coco Loco though. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to add that to my
That's
list tomorrow.
14. You got a lot. So tune in.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
gonna be
wait to
so
see
fun.
what Beth comes up with. We
Be
have
good.
so much fun.
I know.
Yeah.
good.
Okay. I would love to show you guys another returning favorite, the Itsybitsy Spider. He is so fun. Okay, so these googly eyes, they kind of remind me of like, an old animated movie. You see a dark cave and you see big googly eyes looking out. That is what he reminds me of. And he is a ceramic simmer pot. Like Beth mentioned earlier, a simmer pot has a hot plate with the dish set on it, and it's ceramic with a matte finish. Then he sits on metal legs here. So you can see the legs there, and and then he can also sit by himself, and he could be a part of your decor all year. He's just got a good expression with those eyes.
Cute.
Now the legs are metal and they have a glossy finish. So I like to say they kind of catch the light and give you that, very spider feeling, like the legs almost move when the light catches them. So I love that there's the difference between the matte simmer pot and the glossy legs. It's beautiful, and he's just fun. He's got good personality. He's very whimsical. So
Got a lot of love for him.
That caramel cauldron.
I know.
So
So good.
good.
All right, yes, it's good. We got more to show. We
sure
are
do.
not even close to being done.
No.
All right, introducing to you, and again, if you are a part of Flirt, see, you get all these sneaks, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Blueberry muffin. Blueberry muffin. So this is a blueberry fragrance, obviously, but it is different. I want to say it's different than your traditional blueberry waffles. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, your front note here is blueberry muffin, followed with sugar, and then you have caramel drizzle at the end of it. I know that there's some of you out there that absolutely fell in love with this. I think I have a recipe with this and the caramel cauldron and the marshmallow that we just talked about. I think we're going to do that. I did that earlier today, so definitely one that we're going to do. But I have it here in a carton of sprinkles. It's fantastic. I think it's a little bit of a different blueberry too than the traditional blueberry waffles.
I
Because
agree.
like apples, like other, vanillas and such, and you have different types. This would be a different type of blueberry. It's a little bit of a lighter blueberry, but it's very pretty. Hopefully those of you that have received Scent Flirt are loving this. It's bakery, it's got sugar, it's all, it's again complemented with caramel. You can't go wrong. Very, very fun. And then we also have it available in a bag. So you've got 2 different sizes, 3.75 ounce bag versus 16 ounce carton of sprinkles. Definitely a must add to cart.
It is. It's like you just pulled blueberry muffins out of the oven and you smell all that warm fragrance. That's exactly what this gives you.
It is. It's got a lot of bakery to it, doesn't it?
It does, which I'm a sucker for bakery scents.
Me
I
too.
love them all.
Me too. All right, we're gonna go on down and we're gonna talk a little bit about the creepy crawler. How fun is this guy? All right, so this is a simmer pot. This is a nice size simmer pot too, might I add. Definitely for those of you that like larger simmer pots, this would be for you. Here you have your traditional spider web on the front, multiple different spiders. It's a white base simmer pot, and then of course you've got mixtures of black and maybe even a little bit of gray here to give it a web-like look. A nice deep dish for your sprinkles. So we'll add a few scoops while we're talking about it of this blueberry muffin. The real showstopper with this little piece though is the gorgeous little spider that's sitting on the dish. Just adds that little fun pop of Halloween that we all love and so forth. So that here to kind of end, and then it spins around. So this is going to be heated again with a hot plate like our simmer pots are. So, and it has an indicator light on the very back. When that turns red, that's how you know that simmer pot is on. So definitely add that one up to your home decor. The creepy crawler simmer pot. Lots of love for that one. So,
Yes.
Man, are we about ready to turn a corner?
I think so. We're ready. Let's do it.
All right.
I
Good
get to
stuff.
tell you guys all about this next fragrance, which is really fun. Halloween can be so fun. There's lots of different, candies and all sorts of things to enjoy. This is that. So this has a candied orange, gummy peach ring, and spooky vanilla sugar. So when you smell that, the citrus is definitely the first thing you smell. It's very prominent. The orange in there. You've got the peach. But I was telling Beth earlier, I almost want to call out a hint of a grapefruit smell to it. It's like grapefruit with sugar dumped on it. So the citrus is really lovely, and that sugar makes it sweet and fun. We have this available in our 16 ounce carton as well as our 3.75 ounce bag. I could see this being integrated into a lot of different fragrances all year. I don't think this is just Halloween. Now, of course, it's candy, the gummy, so very Halloween. But I'm interested to see how Beth is going to mix it with all kinds of different things. I can see her gears working as she's smelling it.
Earlier, I definitely want to call that out. You said grapefruit, and it is. This is a really pretty fragrance. So this is one of those that we could take this and we could blend it with another citrus such as lemon, okay? Simply lemon, and make a traditional clean kitchen smell, fresh smell. Take it, maybe add in something that has a little bit of a watery, that potion number 13, maybe that water note would add, like a clean freshness to it. But where my nose initially just was taking and my wheels are spinning was when I was a child, and this is where fragrance I love, they're so nostalgic. My mother used to make caramel orange cinnamon rolls, and so I might be hungry. So we had so there is a vanilla sugar note at the very end of this that I'm picking up a lot, and I think that we add a little bit of that caramel cauldron, maybe even the frosted cinnamon rolls that made its way into the line not long ago would even pull it all together. Or if we wanted to make it from scratch, we could add some funfetti cake batter. A dash of cinnamon will give it that fall vibe. So much like some of these other fragrances, this could be more of a spring, summer, or summer. I guess we're in the heat of summer right now, but take you through the fall. And that's the beautiful part to blending, because that's a fantastic, it makes me smile. And I love it that you picked up the grapefruit. So often that these fragrances will come out and you will smell hints of certain scent fragrances, where it may not be called out,
Mhm.
but that's the beautiful part about home fragrance.
It
Is
is.
that, you know, you
Yeah.
do have that. So definitely, for those of you that have smelled it, talk to us. Do you
Yeah.
love it? I mean, definitely it's exciting, don't you think?
Me, for sure. One of the things, like I love that you mentioned, it takes you back to a time your mom was baking. I love that a lot of these fragrances are very nostalgic. A lot of fragrances, you know, bring that experience back to you because our scent is a strong one of our 5 senses. And here at Pink Zebra, we really like the scent, you know. So this one is going to take you back. It's very transformative, like Beth said. It takes you back. I'm curious where it will take you guys.
All right, let's. We're gonna move on down.
All right.
Yeah. We have another brand new reed diffuser that we're going to talk about tonight. Well, actually not brand new, but returning. This is the Coffin Red diffuser. So fun, you know. Of course, you've got a nice black glossy finish. It's a larger reed diffuser. It's going to hold a lot of diffuser oil.
I'm going to grab one.
Oh, good. Awesome. So you've got all different kinds of black reeds here, which makes this so fun and spooky. On the front here, you see home, sweet home. Okay. So then, of course, if I wanted to leave that for the upcoming Halloween season, I could. And then I could also take it and spin it, and it could just be traditional black decor. So Laura Lee has a diffuser oil there, and she grabbed up. So I think that's a perfect time for us to go ahead and add that in. What fragrance did you grab?
I grabbed the ghostly marshmallow
fun.
that Beth already showed you guys. So the fragrance notes are sponge sugar, fluffy marshmallow, and caramelized sugar. It is so good. I'm excited to smell it with our reed diffusers, and I love how fun the reeds are.
Yeah.
So different. It's a good fragrance choice for this.
We have so many different fragrances. I'd encourage you to check it out of our diffuser oil. I talk about it all the time. If you've ever hung out with me before, I don't know if I've got anyone that's brand new in the house. 2 different sizes. It always serves you if you do fall in love with a fragrance that comes in a larger diffuser oil, buy it in a larger diffuser oil, much like the carton versus the bag of sprinkles. You save a little bit of money. I wish this one came in a larger hint. Put in a word. Because it's fantastic. But this is a 3.75 ounce bottle. Obviously you can see here that this is going to hold a lot of diffuser oil. So an effortless way to fragrance your space, add a pop of decor and then some. But the diffuser oils can be used in multiple different products that we feature here at Pink Zebra Home. And it's just basically our liquid fragrance line that we have here. So
Yes, and I love how long they last.
Yeah,
also.
they do.
I really can fill it up and walk away for a while.
Yeah.
I like that I don't have to come back to it every day and refill it.
Yeah.
That fragrance is strong and it really lasts.
It is. And speaking of, and new things, if you are brand new to us, like I said, #newbie in the comments, I want to welcome you on in. We are launching part 2 of Autumn After Dark. It's our home fragrance collection that is super fantastic and it smells so good in here. It's been so much fun so far. We're not even done. So I'm just really excited to be here. But I wanted to extend an offer to you. If you love what you see, I want to say, I'm going to call out all of our men and women that we have. We have an incredible group of consultants that I'm getting ready to see soon. I'm so excited. But I want to extend an opportunity for you to join our family that we call it here at Pink Zebra Home. So we have consultants all the way across the United States and in Canada. And if this is something that you think that you fall in love with, you think you could see yourself sharing, come join us. I would love to have you welcome you to our group of zebras. We would here at Pink Zebra Home. So just incredible opportunity and so forth. So
It is.
all right, let's talk about this cute little dude right here. This is another fantastic piece that we've made a return. This is the Pumpkin Scroll Accent Shade. This is fun, isn't it?
It is.
A lot of detail here.
So much.
You've almost got kind of this is not a traditional bright orange, more of a little bit of a muted orange.
Like a sugar
It
almost.
is. And then, of course, all the way around, it's just basically, you do have where it's open so you can see the simmering light through. You've got different floral flowers that are embossed into the sides here. And then, of course, you've got green actually all the way across the top, the leaves, and then you've got a cute little stem. This is a nice ceramic accent shade. Oh my goodness, is that nice quality? Yes, very, very pretty.
Yeah.
And so definitely we have it paired up here with the 3D Ghost. Oh my gosh.
Fun.
3D Ghost Simmering light that happens to be a Flirt exclusive for those of you that are part of Flirt. So fun. So definitely a cute little piece that you could add. What I love too about Pink Zebra is that, of course, I'm going to let you hold that for a second. But we've done a lot of introduction of different products and such tonight that they all will like mesh and blend. It's a collection. So, the entire month of July was Autumn After Dark. So if you bought something like the spell books, or the pumpkin paws on the last show, it all works together. And it looks so pretty, but look at how cool that looks. I mean, you could even add your diffuser oil here, and then of course your sprinkles in your simmering light as well. So
I love how the ghosts kind of reflect on this black.
it does.
It's kind
Let's
of
shut
fun
it
to
off
pair them
and on and
together.
off so you can see. It is a 3D ghost simmering light. We've had many 3D lights, simmering lights in the past. For those of you that are collecting them, this is another collector piece, definitely.
Yeah, I'd love to see how gummy ghouls
Oh,
smell
that's a
inside
good
of
idea.
this. Like, I think that's perfect to pair with our 3D ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, orange
Oh my
sprinkles,
goodness.
orange accent shade.
That is so
good.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right,
Definitely.
we're gonna go back over with our pumpkin scroll.
Yeah.
Accent shade. It's
Cool.
beautiful. I love the intricate design to this
Yes.
one. It's beautiful.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm smelling this standing right here. This next fragrance.
Yes. Now, this next fragrance, I told Beth, I was like, no, I want to talk about this one because it's my favorite of the night. So we have Transnacional Nights. It has spiced vanilla, toasted tonka bean, and smoked leather. So this one is really, really, I think it's different than all of the ones we have. That smoked leather and the tonka bean are so different. I immediately thought back to our fragrance last year, Tombstone Petals, and I would like to say this is a little bit more of like a masculine, smokier version of that. I really want to mix the two and see how they mix. Cough, cough. Tomorrow, do it, Beth. Let me know. Is it amazing? I have to know. This one is a very strong fragrance to me. So I think that it would definitely stand out in any mix that you would do. It's a fabulous standalone. I don't know, I can't tell you enough how much I love this one.
And that's an excellent point. So, just to give you an idea, I know Scent Flirt members have experienced this fragrance. It's a very, very strong fragrance.
Yes.
So, when you are blending with this, you need to take caution with that. If you want to have it smell, if you want to have this as part of your blend, I would suggest toning down your blend so that you can complement it with different fragrances, because it is a very intense fragrance. Very pretty. It's got a lot of beautiful notes. I'm not sure what note are you picking up the most?
I think the tonka bean and the
smoked
leather, the smoked leather, like
so good.
as you know, I really love lumberjack, and I think that this is similar to lumberjack. It's not quite as manly. It's got a little bit more of a smokiness to it, but I really enjoy those smoky, like masculine wood scents, and this is
doing it for you.
It is. I'm definitely taking this one home. This was, when I smelled this, I was like, oh yeah, this is easy my favorite. The other ones are beautiful. We've got a lot of really sweet smelling fragrances. This one is not sweet. Very smoky. It's got a creamy vanilla. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. How have you guys that got the chance to see
What
it
have
in
you
your
blended it
Scent
with?
What have you blended it with? I would love to know. Are they saying anything in the comments?
Now they're getting calls for lumberjack to come back.
I know, me too. I keep being like, bring it back. It's such a good one. I think
Absolutely.
my mom was using my lumberjack the other day, and I was like, Mom, that one's one of my favorites. You can use it, but don't use all of it because it's so good. But this one is definitely a close second for me. I don't know, maybe first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Behind what?
Well, for in general.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I would love
Love
to
it.
see how this mixes with Vampire Kiss. So this is my favorite of the night. Vampire Kiss would definitely be a close second for me. I think the two would mix together for a very, musky, romantic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think with the Vampire Kiss, you'd have to go a little bit heavier on that than you would this.
Yes.
To give an example.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
agree. That
I think
rose.
we got to the end of the fragrances tonight, which is crazy. We had so many amazing ones. We want to hear from you guys. I think let's have some fun. We have
Let's
2
do it.
Simmering Lights that we're going to introduce back to the line, but we want to hear from you. So if you would drop us down in the comments, we need a lot of comments. What do you think would blend well with what we've showed you so far? We're going to actually add it up to these 2 Simmering Lights while we're talking about it. We want to hear from you.
Yeah. Don't forget to name your blend. We're going to pick 2 blends to show in these next 2 Summer Lights that we have for you guys. I'm really eager to hear what you guys have come up with.
That's right.
Yeah.
That'll be good. All right. So first up, we have these are both returns. I will say that this was a crowd favorite.
Yes.
Huge, big, massive seller that we had to restock. You guys absolutely loved it so much. It's fantastic. So this is the Black Drip Simmering Light that we have here. What I love about this one is that it emulates, of course, a candle that is actually dripping down.
Yeah.
But here, if I were to shut it on and off, it is black matte in color, so it actually looks black. But then when you turn it on, it actually radiates almost like a plum color. So it's very, very unique and different. It's got almost like a deep red hue and so forth. Definitely creates an ambiance whenever you are, looking if you were to have it in your space and so forth. It's fantastic. So I would love to know what y'all would want to put in there. Definitely if you are watching and so forth. So I don't know, that's just one of those standalones. You know what I think would be fantastic with that too?
What?
Would be a lantern, of some sort.
Yes. Ooh, the cathedral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we had some really great lanterns. I think that would just call that out because that's one of those Simmering Lights that you would want to be open all the way. The accent shade to be open so you could see it because it is so fun.
It is really fun. I love that it's got a little darker, mysterious personality to it.
I got it. Do we have any recipes?
Oh yeah, live.
All right.
Okay.
Talk to me, my friends. What do you have?
Okay, I'll start. So, Taryn tried the Transylvania Nights.
Okay.
The Vampire Kisses instead. It
Okay.
is awesome.
All right. Well,
All right, shall we do it?
let's do it. What
All
are you
right,
calling it,
I'm gonna grab
Taryn?
Vampire Kiss.
Give us a name, Taryn.
We're going to add, okay, so I'm going to do a scoop and a half because remember, it's 3 scoops for your Simmering Light. So we want equal parts. Actually, why don't you do 2 scoops of that? I know that I'll hold it because I want that to be a little heavier on the Vampire Kiss. And we're going to melt that. We'll come back to this. I have a feeling this is going to start to smell very, very, very quickly because they're both very good, prominent smells. You want to smell it?
I'm so
You
eager
wanna
to
smell
know. Yep,
it? Is it?
that's good.
Good. Love it.
That's
Did
gonna
she
be
have a
my
name for
mix
it?
Of the night.
Not yet.
Okay,
That's
definitely
okay.
let us know. We would love to hear what you would want to call that. And then I'm going to talk about this as the Starburst here. So, fun Simmering Light. Definitely spooky, gives you all kinds of fun vibes. The Starburst Simmering Light. We have it featured here with the antique white base. I'm going to turn it on and off so that you can see it here. Gold Starburst, right? Whenever it turns back on. But again, much like this Black Drip Simmering Light that I have here, I believe this would be so beautiful paired up with a lantern so that you can actually see it all the way around. Again, we have it here featured with the antique white base. Just definitely gives you a little bit of a mood. I just love that, don't you?
I do too. And not only would it fit for all of our Halloween purposes, but I could see this going for lots of different holidays in general. Like, right off the bat, I think New Year's, that black and the gold, it looks like fireworks. So I could see this being used for a lot of different holiday purposes.
Yes.
If you just love black and gold, this is definitely a good way to go. It's just fun.
That's right.
The
All
stars
right.
are great.
Do we have a second recipe yet? Anything else?
Potion number 13 and Transylvania Nights.
Okay, I'll go grab potion number 13.
And they called it Haunted Nights.
Okay.
Haunted Nights. That's a good name. I love that you guys used my favorite because I want to know all the different fabulous ways to mix it. So I'm going to do 1.5 of Transylvania Night.
And again, I think I'm going to actually do 2 because I feel like this may be even a little heavier.
Yeah.
It might overpower.
And both of these have tonka.
Yes.
So I think it'll be a good mix.
You know what? While we're doing that, I'm going to actually grab flannel blanket because it's happens to just be back here. Oh my goodness.
Okay, now I have to know. Okay.
I said this earlier. This is where great fragrances are made. Great recipes. Look at this.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a winner.
Oh man.
Try it out when you guys get potion number 13.
So
mix
good.
it with flannel blanket. It's a classic.
No, we're doing that tomorrow. We're going to totally do that tomorrow. Definitely
All right,
in
so
a
you
bag.
have to tune in tomorrow.
That's good stuff. All right. So both of those are incredible. All right. We're going to move on down because we have an incredible blend bash to show you. So if you've loved everything that we have talked about so far, we're going to go ahead and move on down. We have a blend bash here that has all 8 cartons. So if what we have shown you tonight has definitely been your jam, this is the way to go, my friends, because every single carton is included in this blend bash, right? So everything that we've introduced, plus when you purchase this, however you choose to purchase, through your consultant, or if you are, a customer on, pinkzebrahome.com, you can log into your account, purchase this for yourself. Host a party. Laurel's going to tell you about that here in just a second. It does come with a simmer pot and a diffuser oil and 30 blending bags. So it's a really great deal, right?
It is. It's such a good deal, and honestly, it's so hard to choose from these fragrances, so just don't choose.
And you get the best for your buck.
Definitely.
So we're going to go through them real quick because I know we went into great detail. We're going to run through them and let you know. So this blend bash, the Autumn After Dark, has your Gummy Ghoul, your Poisoned Apple, your Blueberry Muffin, your Vampire Kiss, and what do we have down
And
here?
then we've got the Ghostly Marshmallow, Transylvania Nights, then we have Blueberry Muffin, and best favorite, the Caramel Cauldron, which is fabulous. It's
Fantastic.
such a good mix. So, okay guys, so a blend bash. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a party. Now, I'm a wedding and party planner, so let me give you kind of a little idea, some inspiration, if you will. So invite all your favorite people, tell them to bring either their favorite candy or favorite cookie. They're gonna come, everybody's gonna swap candy or cookies, whatever you decide, and then everybody's gonna go home with a goodie bag of sweet treats and a goodie bag of a fabulous blend of whatever they want to mix. So everybody walks away with such an experience that they get to take home with them.
So you're saying host a party, right?
Exactly.
Get together with your consultant and have a fun themed party.
It is.
With the blend bash.
And what better time to do a themed party than Halloween? It's such a fun way to get your whole group together. Even though trick-or-treating is kind of, just for the kids, this is like the adult experience of throwing everything together and having a fun party. It's a really good excuse. But listen, if you don't want to have a party, you don't have to. You can buy this whole blend bash and keep it for yourself. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to. All of these fragrances are fabulous. You'll have no problem using them up very quickly. They're all really good. So, yeah.
And the best part about it is that we always talk about carton versus bag here, and that you do get 8 cartons, and that's definitely worth your money. You get more to a carton. So Laura Lee was saying, you have a value in it. And so speaking of value, last but not least is my favorite thing we're going to talk about before we are almost at the end of this incredible show, Flirt.
Wow.
All right. So Flirt is our monthly subscription box that we have every single month. It ships right to your doorstep. So it's kind of like Christmas, delivered to you every single month. It's fantastic. After you've been a part of Flirt for 6 months, you're going to get that 5% discount on all fragrance items. In fact, if you were to join Flirt tonight and do a 6-month subscription, then you immediately get 5% off. You get to lock in that discount, plus you get to purchase exclusive items. Best part about Flirt, and I know a lot of you are absolute Flirt fans out there, is that you get to, it's like Cool Kids Club. I get to try all the things before anyone else does. Like tonight, we called out a lot of the different fragrances and then some that you have already experienced, right? So one of those products happens to be The Luxe body oil, my friends. Okay, so this is incredible. This was actually part of Flirt, and the fragrance is white tea. All right, so this is, I want you to think like very luxurious high-end hotel. Because that's what it really reminds me of. Our Luxe body oil actually has 7 different essential oils in it. All kinds of good stuff for your skin. I love the fragrance of this. It's absolutely wonderful. It was a sneak peek in Flirt. So you have safflower seed oil, shea nut oil, sunflower seed oil, apricot kernel, sweet almond cranberry, seed oil, jojoba seed oil, and vitamin E. I use this almost every single day. This fragrance is beautiful. Very, very pretty. And it definitely takes me to, like I said, high-end hotel smell. It's really pretty. A little bit lighter, and we have multiple different fragrances on the website, but as an exclusive, we didn't stop there because, yeah, you gotta have your body oil, you gotta have your body wash. The hydrating body wash, actually, the 2 of these launched as a Flirt exclusive yesterday on the fun Flirt show that we do every single month. So you have access to those as well. If you've not experienced the hydrating body wash, do it. It's wonderful. The 2 of those together is definitely incredible. It's the lather is luxurious. You definitely you get a really good quality product. You have shea butter, vitamins A, E, and hyaluronic acid, pH balanced, fragrance with essential oils. Very luxurious, and then free of the sulfates, parabens, and dyes, which is huge, right? For sure. So, man.
So good.
Yes, and there's so many different fragrances, too, that we have. Beach Club happens to be my favorite. It smells so good, but this is nice.
It is. It's so good. I love it, which I always say I really love our body oil. We're all fragrance lovers. I love that I can put this on before I put my perfume on, and it's going to make that perfume last all day long. It feels like my secret weapon.
Definitely.
So I always have to tell you guys about that. Now, this fragrance is a Flirt exclusive, but don't worry, guys. If you're not a Flirt member, there are other options on the website. My personal favorite is Blush Dahlia. It's one of the first ones we came out with, and it's beautiful. I use it on a daily basis. I can't recommend it enough. So go check them out. Those of you that have already experienced this, I'm curious what you guys thought.
Yeah, it's good stuff. That's absolutely good stuff. All right, so last but not least, this is the very end of the show, but I do want to take a moment and, of course, do a couple things. I want to express a lot of gratitude to you. Thursday, we had paired up with the Kerr County Flood Relief. For those of you that have been following the news, you're well aware that of what's going on in Texas. And I think, too, that our CEO, Kelly, decided that, we needed to definitely join hands as a company and with you to raise money to help those individuals. So I'm very proud to say that we have done that. And we started a fundraiser on Thursday to directly help those people that have been impacted by those floods. So there were 11 cartons that were launched. I'm going to have Rachel actually wheel down a little bit, and I'm going to stand back here and kind of just run through them really quickly. I will say that $2 towards the purchase of every single one of those cartons from now through July 22nd is going to be donated to that organization. So you will see that here we have all 11. All of them are available under a tab on the website. I think so often that we want to know what we can do to help in that situation, and I'm very proud to say that we've done very well with your help towards the purchase of these products, and we can give back. And that's who we are here at Pink Zebra. But we couldn't do that without your help. So just wanted to let you know that fundraiser is still going on through the 22nd. So lots of fun stuff, right?
Definitely.
And definitely, this is the end of the show, but man, was it incredible. I want to hear from you. If there's something that you guys want us to recap, if there's a certain fragrance you want us to go into great detail, we will do so. We had a lot to show tonight, so we want to hear from you. Any questions, comments, anything they want to see?
They're still sending in their ideas for blends.
Nice.
Come see me tomorrow.
Yes.
I want to hear.
I
need to do, and you bring me your blends, then I will do more blends, and more blends, and more blends, and we'll just blend. It'll be fun.
And I love that you get to share all the blends. If people make an order during your show, Beth is going to go, she immediately takes all of those blends, goes out to warehouse and she throws them in your boxes. So you might often get a surprise of those blends.
That's right.
They're
It's fun.
fabulous. Yeah. We have such a huge collection tonight. I mean,
We did.
8 fragrances, fabulous accessories. There was so many fun ones. There's so much to talk about.
So good.
What are you guys wanting to see more of?
Yep.
So they are asking, we knew this was coming, about the mini ultrasonic aroma diffuser.
Yeah.
And if that can be put under the haunted house.
Okay, so I'm going to answer that question loosely. Yes. Okay. However, I would be cautious because it's not open on the top. So if you do it, I would worry about condensation with that house because it is enclosed on the top. I do think it would be very cool. If you want to do that, I would suggest doing it with the other mansion that we launched, that we brought back. That one, because that has that open hole in the top.
Yes.
I do think it would work, but I do worry about the condensation. Hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah.
They were also asking about the notes in the potion number 13.
Beautiful. Got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got aquatic bergamot, tonka, and amber. Very pretty, very beautiful.
You were telling me a little bit more about the bergamot earlier.
I was. Okay.
That's so good.
Yeah, behind the fragrance. Your bergamot has your hints of citrus, right? So a little bit of citrus. And then of course you've got, this is an aquatic bergamot. So if you do smell a little bit of that freshness. Tonka's got your vanilla and then hints of, it's a bean, of caramel, right? Which is surprising because you don't even see that in here. And then your amber at the very tail end, which is, we all know and love, is gorgeous. So this is very much a, okay, what did you, she just,
I know, I was like, I have to smell it mixed with this. It smells so
wow.
good while it warms.
I love
so
this
was
one
the
so
mix,
much.
the Transylvania Nights and potion number 13
That's right.
together.
All right, my friends. So we will be live tomorrow at noon. I will be live at 12 p.m. Central. I have a lot up my sleeve, and honestly, my wheels were turning as we were talking more so. So I cannot wait to dive into these fragrances. Come join me. It's been so much fun as always. Definitely give us a shout on and a follow on social media. We will see you tomorrow at 12. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys. Thank you.